Hello and welcome once again to Treasure Hunt, the show where our contestants grapple with 5 cryptic clues, hopefully find our treasure and win up to £2,000. Now, all week we've been in the historic Broome Park in Kent, which was once owned by Lord Kitchener. He bought it back in 1911 for £14,000, and it's just an inkling, but I think it might be worth a little bit more than that now. Well, hoping to take our cash from us today are David and Carol Richardson. Hello there. Now, hello. Where do you come from? Hello, Carol.
Hello.
Hi, David. We're from Portsmouth.
We're from Portsmouth. And how did you meet?
During a living history presentation, because at weekends we're Romans.
That's what
you dress up as Romans?
Yes, that's right.
We do. And,
this is for fun?
Yes.
Yeah, and it's educational as well. We go visit schools and give lectures to school parties and groups.
OK, let's meet Susie. Susie, where exactly are you today?
Well, I'm hovering, Dermot, at the moment. I'm hovering over beautiful, glorious Canterbury. And we're looking at Canterbury Cathedral, which is simply a stunning building. Of course, it's where Thomas à Becket was murdered back in 1170 by those 4 knights when he had that clash with Henry II. But all that was put down in a play by T.S. Eliot, and that was called Murder at the Cathedral. And then if we just go slightly east of the cathedral, we can see the ruins of St. Augustine.
She knows her history, our Susie. Hey, very good. We're going to turn the light on our map, Susie.
OK, can you see me?
Identify Canterbury. Carol, if you want to put our helicopter there, it's not hard to find. We've got Canterbury.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're with me now. All I need to know is where do you want me to go?
Absolutely. We're just going to tell everybody we're going to track you as well on our satellite system, the Sky Tracker. There you can see the helicopter hovering over Canterbury. OK, Susie.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's start the clock and I'll read the first clue. Here we go. For Kent's pearl use, the crab and winkle line. Miss T on board. Sounds like the world is your aphrodisiac. Right. Any ideas?
Sounds a bit
Carol,
sexy
David.
to me, that clue.
Is that
a railway line, perhaps?
Maybe a railway line, but
Let's have another look
moving.
at Canterbury until they tell me where they want me to go.
Pearl use.
Canterbury today looking absolutely divine in this glorious sunshine. I have to tell you, it's about 70 degrees today, so it's really warm.
Which is the closest bit of coastline?
North, Herne.
If you go up to Herne Bay, Susie, if you go in that direction and head north...
Susie, we want you to head due north.
Due north, yes. Where
to the coast.
To the coast. To the coast.
Pearl.
Yes.
The crab and winkle
OK,
line.
we're going north then to the coast, please.
Let's get some
If you find out about Pearl, I'll try and find out
We've got the University of Kent down there. That large complex down there. That's where everybody's beavering away and studying hard at Kent.
Pearl use.
So I'm just going past the university on the left-hand side, heading towards the coast. So I'm actually heading straight towards Swale Cliff at the moment, which is near Whitstable.
What have you got there, Carol?
I'm just looking at, in this reference book, Kent and Sussex reference book.
So we're
David,
sort of following an A road here, which is the A...
Railways.
What's this road, Keith, here? We've got the A290 up to Clapham Hill. So that sort of direction. And we'll keep going that way until Carol and David let us know anything. David, any ideas yet?
Curiosities. No, nothing yet.
Right.
We've done pubs and coastal...
Pearls, let's think pearl. What about pearls? Oysters?
Oysters and pearls.
Seafood.
Maybe
well, we're carrying on over these fields here. We've got lots of, obviously, farms, and we're just coming over a nice piece of woodland here, just before we hit the coast.
We've got you on our tracker there, Susie. Yes, we can see you heading north.
This
we
is
need to get more
Thornton Wood.
specific, Carol. David, the thinking Herne Bay.
Thornton Wood I am at the moment, just sort of hovering over the middle of there.
Now, I know that during the summer,
There we can
I was
see the
eating
coast
some
ahead.
pearls,
Perfect day for
oysters.
flying,
I was eating
isn't
some
it?
very nice
Those
oysters.
oysters. We're going to have to look
The
at
world-famous oysters come from Whitstable.
Well, we don't eat oysters,
Oh,
but, you
there
know...
you are. Well, they were very popular in Roman times, weren't they? They were almost
Very
common
much so.
food then, weren't
They were very common, yes.
Certainly not a delicacy.
Right, Carol and David now, I'm
Right.
going to have to hurry you up. What have you got for me?
Southern England's first passenger railway, Whitstable to Canterbury.
And
So where do you want me to go to?
Whitstable
Whitstable?
Whitstable, yes.
Yes,
Whitstable to Canterbury. Can you find that?
Yeah,
Can we find this on the
Whitstable.
map here?
Yeah. We're almost at Whitstable, actually.
Okay.
We've just got to go slightly to the left, and then we should be there. So we're not far
First
away.
railway line,
Carol.
Whitstable,
Yes.
Canterbury, Redbridge.
So you talked about railways, David. Be more specific?
We've
Yes.
found a dismantled railway line here.
It follows the...
Dismantled railway line.
Yes.
Is that on the shore?
It's heading
It's
towards
heading
the
towards
coast.
Whitstable.
David's got something.
It was right, Sunday afternoon trip to the coast, and it was they who christened it the Crab and Winkle line. So it was, in the 20th century, the line became popular with holiday makers.
I think we could just see it on this map here. See this?
Holiday
Is
period.
that right on the
Dotted
coast,
line.
David?
Yes,
Hence the
obviously-
C&W,
Yes.
Canterbury and Winkle.
Yes.
Canterbury and Whitstable.
Yeah, British Rail decided to close the line
Right.
in 52.
OK, well, follow that line, Susie.
We're following it, we're
Now we've
following
got
it.
Miss T on
Can you see it
board.
down there? It looks like a sort of little road, but that's obviously the disused railway. And then it goes under that road that we were talking about earlier, under that bridge.
Well, aphrodisiac, it could
through
be back
to
to
the other side.
oysters.
I'm
Yes.
following
Sounds
the
like the
line of the
world-
railway,
world
David
is
and
your
Carol,
oyster. Yeah.
for you.
Sounds like
Where
the
would you like me to land? Do you want me to go to the end?
The world is your
The
oyster.
station?
Carol, do you want me to go to the end?
Yeah, I think you've got to go to the end.
Yes, go to the
Does it
end.
have a terminus?
Uh-huh,
I
okay.
think we're looking. I think we're going to be looking for oysters at the end. So
Oysters. Right, well, shall I ask Keith to land as near to here as possible?
If you could
We're
do.
at the end of the disused railway here. Can we land anywhere
Got
near
you on
here,
the
Keith?
tracker there, Susie.
Missed T on board.
Missed T.
Missed T.
Would it take a T out of
Well, listen, guys, we're
a
going
word?
to be
A
landing
missing T or something?
in about
On board, what is on board?
20, 30 seconds now, so I really need you to give me some... Now, what I can see is a little restaurant. I can see a restaurant at the end of the harbour. It's called East Quay. East Quay Restaurant.
East Quay.
It's called the...
Should we dig something out about
And
Whitstable?
then the harbour, we've got the harbour here.
Oh, there was something in here about Whitstable.
Anything more about Whitstable
Can I
here? I'm
land
just throwing
here?
them at you here.
Dermot?
Susie, yes?
Yes, you did say for me to land, didn't you? So I'm landing in the harbour, and I can see the RNLI ahead of me. Some boats. Do you,
I've got anything there.
what do you want me to look for?
Whitstable oyster yawl.
Oysters?
Yes, I'm trying to find out something out about.
Okay.
There's
Thanks
a-
very much, Keith.
There's a book here that talks about
Oysters.
a type of ship that used to collect oysters.
I need to know, guys,
On board, a ship
whether you
on
want me
board.
to look for a ship
On
or a
board,
restaurant.
board.
yes. There's a ship on
a ship on
shore.
shore.
Ship
There's a
on
picture
shore?
of a ship on shore in Whitstable.
There's a
What's it
ship
called,
It's
Carol?
on
called
shore.
an oyster yawl.
Has it got a name?
Oyster.
Favourite. It's called Favourite.
Favourite.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
And the
it's-
number on the side of it is F69. Perhaps there's something along there that you've got to find.
Oh, well, it's a big area. I'm standing next to the lifeboat station. Do you have any sort of location of where it might be?
I think it's going to be on the shore. It's going to be on the seafront by the look of it.
Yes, it'll be dragged
Get
right
across
up on
here.
the...
Let's see if we can...
On
What
the
kind
shore.
of boat? Any idea?
It's got no
it's a-
mast.
It's how would you describe
None of
that?
these.
It's
None
like
of these are
a-
really good.
It's a long...
It's a wooden constructed boat.
Yes.
It has no sails, no mast. It looks like it was a rowing vessel because it has gaps in the side.
Well, I'm just running along the side here. I've got lots and lots of mini sort of yachts and sailing boats to the right. They're all modern.
has its folly ship on shore.
We don't want to go to
No,
Sheerness.
no, there's nowhere. That's nothing
That's
to do
across
with
the
it.
Thames.
No.
Let's see if we know. Hang on. Hello. Are you all local? Are you local
So we're
people?
looking for an oyster boat.
I'm looking for a boat that's got no mast. Repeat things to me, Dermot, David Carroll.
I don't think this is the particular one we're looking for, but it's the type of ships that they used to use to collect oysters.
Like an
We're
old
looking
ship,
for-
an old sort of oyster collecting ship. Is there anything like that landmark?
That's down here on the left.
Down here on the left. What's it called?
What's it called, Susie?
That'll do. Thank you very much, chaps. Have a lovely day.
We're definitely looking for an oyster boat. We're
Can
not
you
sure what
repeat
it
the
is.
clue, Dermot? Because I'm a bit confused.
We're looking for an oyster boat. Is there a harbour or anything nearby?
Dermot, I'm running towards this oyster boat that this
What's
guy's
it-
just
what's it
mentioned.
called?
Can
you remember?
He said it was the oyster collector, but I don't think he knew really.
Okay. well,
Can you repeat the clue?
is there a harbour? For Kent's Pearl used the Crab and Winkle line, missed T on board.
Oh my goodness. Where
Miss-
are we?
That's why we thought perhaps on board. We thought
Or
perhaps
Misty,
Well-
Misty.
I
Play Misty
think
for
I'm
me.
going
Is there
the
a
wrong
Miss-
way here. I'm not getting anywhere. There's a sign here. Let's see if there's something on.
We're looking... Try the harbour.
Reeves Beach.
Susie, any idea where the
Sounds like-
harbour might be?
It sounds like what on board?
We're thinking
It
misty.
says mist tea on board.
Misty.
Mist tea on board.
Misty,
Down the
M-I-S-T-Y,
wrong road
try
here.
that.
Misty. I'm looking for a boat called Misty.
Would it be the name of the boat, Misty?
Misty. Misty. I wonder if it's... Can't we up a street?
Sea
Sorry,
vehicles, that's not what it is,
gentleman.
is it?
Hello. How are you doing? Good. I'm all right, thank you. I'm looking for a boat called Misty. Any ideas?
I don't know, is it a fishing boat?
I
or...
don't know.
Or something
I
that
don't know.
collects oysters, perhaps, Susie?
No,
Just
thank you.
Susie asked to find the harbour.
Where would I find that then?
Let's look for the obvious. Boats, harbour.
It's not in here, is it? Are you saying it's in the harbour?
Yes, I've got an inkling that it's going to be in the harbour.
Am I in the... round here?
Just hoping I'm
Down
not.
here is not the harbour, is it?
No, there's nothing.
I'm running along the street, which is one of those kind
lost.
people have
Oh,
just
we're lost.
pointed me in this direction. I think I
Okay,
might have been
we're
at
in
the
right
wrong
direction. Are they from
place
Whitstable?
before. Yes, they are. They
always a
are.
start.
I'm hoping that they're going to be right.
Oh dear.
Hang on,
Be
keep
some
on.
help for Susie
I'm
here.
going. We obviously went completely the wrong way.
There must be
Hello.
something about
Excuse me.
Whitstable
Having a bit of a
Harbour.
nightmare here, aren't we? I should have jumped on that bus.
There must be oysters.
It's the dinghy store.
I think we need to find this boat.
Got to get into the Whitstable Harbour. We're back at the harbour now.
So she's trying to find this boat. It may be called Misty in the harbour.
Right.
That's the hope.
Harbour. Misty. Boat called Misty.
You found it?
Found it?
No.
Oh,
Sorry.
You got us all hopeful there for a minute.
we all got very hopeful there.
Oysters. I'm passing oysters.
I was very upset now.
Oysters. Boat. Come on. Come on. It's got to be around here.
Harbour.
A boat called Misty.
Oh,
Now
Anyone?
you're tricking us this time.
No. I'm shouting everybody for some help.
Oh, I see. Right, let's work on this. Sounds like the world is your aphrodisiac. The world is your oyster.
Let me
but
have
it
a look.
sounds like that.
Oh, hang on. There's a boat here. Let me see what this is.
What sounds
Hang on,
like
here.
oyster?
cloisters.
Are you
Oyster's
called
good.
Misty?
Moister. You
Hello?
keep saying-
Are you
keep
Misty?
saying
Please say
Misty.
yes.
Give me every time.
I found it!
Great.
Misty,
Right.
I found Misty!
Well done.
Head for that. Head for that, Susie.
Have I got to come down here?
Got some oysters for you.
Oh, he's passing me something. Hang on.
Susie, is it difficult to get to?
No, hang on, don't worry. Do you want to pass that to me?
Susie, what's he passing
We're
you?
running out of time. He's passing me a basket, oyster basket,
Right.
gloves. I'm putting on some gloves. Ooh, the things I do for you.
Oh, you haven't got to
Are you
put
putting
your
them on,
hand.
Susie?
I was going to say, have you got to put them on and put your
I've
hand?
obviously got to look in here.
Basket.
It's
Okay,
in there somewhere.
it's in here. Could you not put it on the top? Oh, I've got it! I've got it! Stop the clock! Stop it right now!
Right, stop the clock. Well done, Susie. Now, where did you find it?
You have got no idea. I am
No, we
up to
don't.
my elbows in oysters
Right.
on the boat Misty,
Yes.
and it's just at the bottom of her. Actually, I have got it, honestly. Here it is.
Thanks, Susie. And you found your pearl there, the treasure amongst the, or the clue amongst the oysters of Whitstable. Now you've won £100. Good start. The downside is that you're about 2 minutes behind, so we've got to hurry up on the next couple of clues. We've got to try and catch that time back up. OK, well done. You've had your breather, but we're not now stopping the clock again until after the third clue. Now, Susie, you have that second clue for us.
OK, here's your clue. Ready? Start the clock. If Mrs. Merton made Caroline common, would you go wild? With Adonis killer, go out on a limb. Right, let's go, gang.
If
Let's go.
Mrs. Merton made Caroline common, would you go wild? With Adonis or Adonis's killer, go out on a limb?
Oh.
Yeah, well,
Goodbye,
you say Adonis, I say
goodbye.
Adonis. If Mrs. Merton made Caroline
Right.
common, let's get you airborne,
Let's go.
Susie.
Yeah, we're on the way to the helicopter. We're just
Mrs.
running
Merton,
past
Caroline.
the... Oh, look at
Was
that.
it Caroline? Oh, no,
Caroline.
I'm thinking Caroline Quentin. I'm thinking the wrong
Caroline,
one.
not Quentin.
No,
Hello.
who was it? Who played Mrs. Merton?
So,
The royal family as well.
Yes.
Right,
Yes,
just
the
go
Royals.
say goodbye to the harbour.
Yes, can't think of her name, though.
Went to Australia,
Onto the next one.
came back.
Over to the helicopter, where of course our lovely
In the fast show as well.
Ahern.
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 got it.
Caroline Ahern.
Hopefully
Go to Herne. Go to Herne Bay, Susie.
Go to where?
Herne Bay.
Herne Bay.
Towards Herne Bay.
Susie,
No
that's
problem.
just down the coast from you, heading almost due east. We've got you on our
We are
tracker
on our way
here.
to Ahern Bay.
I can see it won't take you very long.
Ahern Bay.
To make up.
With Adonis'
Let's go,
killer.
Keith.
Right,
Can
let's
you
look
jump?
up classical. Who killed Adonis?
Adonis.
Anything there?
Yeah, we should have biographical dictionary, perhaps, or maybe it might be in one
Adonis.
of the other one.
Experts. Hold on. Go on.
I'll have a look through this
Adonis'
one.
killer.
If it's got a
I've got
donor.
a list of. Well, that's a good idea. You're looking, Carol. What are you looking
I'm
at?
looking to see what killed Adonis.
Right, we're off to Ahern Bay, and we're just saying goodbye to the harbour and the bay of the fishing village of Whitstable. And I have got my little
I'm thinking
oyster
perhaps
McDermott.
it's a wild animal of
So
some
we're just
sort.
leaving.
This is a crucial point, though. We must make sure she's heading in the right
Now,
direction.
yeah,
Yes.
do,
Would
because I
you-
don't want to waste any more time. What have we got so
If Mrs.
far?
Merton made Caroline Common,
Yes.
Common.
you're heading for Herne Bay.
Herne Common.
We've got a Herne Common here, Susie,
A Herne
which
Common?
would be slightly to the south of Herne Bay itself. If it's possible for you to
Would there be
deviate your course slightly to the southeast.
I can see where you're looking. Herne
If you
Common
can get
is
Herne
here.
Common on your map,
Yep, I've
Would
got
you
that.
go wild? Is there
would
a
you go wild?
Wild.
Right, we need to find something about
nature
Herne Common.
reserve, something like that?
What
Good
do you
thought,
think that
David.
wild might mean, David?
It could be a wild animal of some description, perhaps. We're
Is there a
thinking.
place around there,
It
Wild
could be.
Wood?
Wild. There was who? Anyone else
David, what
called
have you got?
Wild? Oscar
I've
Wilde,
got
Kim
a
Wilde.
leaflet here for Wild Wood.
Is that about
Would you go
Herne?
Carol, what
wild?
did you
Wild
just say
animals?
then?
I'm looking
Is it
to
on
find
Herne
out
Common?
Is it though?
who killed Adonis. If it was some sort of wild creature,
Herne Bay.
perhaps. If
Actually,
it was
it does
a
look
lion
to
or
be
something,
very
you
close
might have to go
to
somewhere
Right.
and find a wild animal.
here.
So
That's
let
what
me
I'm
get this
thinking.
straight. You want me to land on a common and
Very
look for a
near.
wild animal?
Yes, I want you to go and look for some lions or something.
David's got something for you,
Yes,
Susie.
Wild Wood. A place called Wild Wood. Woodland Discovery Park.
Susie, did you get that?
We're heading just. No, I'm having a slight bit of difficulty, chaps, hearing
Susie,
you.
Wild
Give me a
Wood.
second. I just need to adjust my volume and see if I can.
Yes.
Susie's lost us for a
Herne
minute. Let's
Common.
keep working on
Right.
this.
Yes.
Could you repeat everything you've just said? I'm so
Right.
sorry.
You need to head for a place that's just south of Herne Bay called Wild Wood, Herne Common.
Yes.
And it's like a nature reserve.
Wildwood, Herne
Wild
Common.
Wood. Yep.
Carol, any luck with Adonis?
No. No, so I'm
You-
going to have a
you're
look
trying the,
round here.
Encyclopedia
Listen, I'm
Britannica.
looking on the map and I can see Wildwood, Wealdon Forest Park. Is that what you want
That's,
me to go?
yes, if you can go there, please.
I'm on my way, and we should be there. Oh well, I can see a wood ahead, so I think we're literally probably about a minute and a half away from where we're going to land. Is that where
Okay.
you want me to land?
Yes, please.
Now, we need to make up this time, so if we can do
Now,
well
when
on
I
this
land,
one.
what am I looking for?
We're just working on that now.
I've got,
Adonis-
Carol,
I've
what
got
have
some
you found?
information here. In Greek mythology, a youth of remarkable beauty, the favourite of the goddess
Who killed
So
him?
looking for something of beauty, an object of beauty. Well, I've got three. I've got Guy, Simon, and Keith in the helicopter. As you can see, we're just flying over the woods
was
now.
killed by a wild boar
Killed by a
during
wild boar.
Wild boar in the park.
Yeah, well, you must be joking. I'm not. Thank you very much.
No wild boars.
Go out on a limb.
Well, a boar
Go out on a
right
limb.
limb.
On a tree,
Tree.
perhaps.
Okay.
Tree is a tree house or
Just
a
flying
swing.
over the wood here. We're going to just
Dog
try and
is
find.
there.
Right, Susie, you're looking for a tree house with a wild boar in it.
Thanks, Carol.
Or are you looking
That's
in a
special.
children's play area for one that might be a model of a boar?
Or okay, I
Is
understand
there
what
any
you're
more?
saying.
Is there any more about
I'm just
this
flying
park
over
there,
the
David?
wood now.
No, it
There's
just-
a
it gives us a
cleared
map of the
area
map. So we've
there.
got a play area.
We're going to land
Otters, do we have boar
wherever
anywhere?
we can, just to our left-hand side. I'll tell you what I can see. Oh my goodness. Okay,
boar.
there's like a little park and there's some
Susie, we
animals.
found some wild boar for you.
I found some
I'm
for
sure you'll
you,
be delighted.
Dermot. I found some for you. There's a pen here, and I think I just saw two wild boars scuttle inside.
When you go in, are you near the main entrance at all?
I'm not sure at the moment. Yes, I
She's
think
found
I
the
am.
pen.
We're just landing here. It's a bit dusty, so give me a second.
Okay, head over there. Go out on a
Now
limb.
then.
Is there a tree near that pen?
Got to go and find wild boar. That's what you want me to do. Thank
Yes.
you, Keith.
Yes, straight the way across.
Right, let's go. We've got to make up some time here.
Past
Come
the
on.
restaurant.
Very dusty. Woo! This lady must work here. Wild boars. Wild boars. Up here. Thank you very much. Come on, let's go. Hello, all. Just sit there, relax. Don't worry. I'll find it. Through
Sprint
here.
faster, faster.
Here's another lovely lady. I'm looking for wild boars.
Go straight on.
Through here.
Past the
I'm going
restaurant.
into the park.
Yes. Have you passed the
Straight on.
restaurant?
No, she hasn't. She's
I've
gone
lost
in
you.
the
Hang on. Wild boar. Hello,
Track you
everybody.
here on the little leaflet. no, the satellite track is no good here.
see
Who does the helicopter?
No, 'cause
They've
there's
landed.
goats, actually. They're not well. Can you tell me?
What do
whether
you
it's a
buy?
wild
What
boar?
can you actually see?
Along here.
What are you near?
Thank you.
Are you near any shops or?
Can't hear you at the moment. Hang on.
Susie,
Barn line?
can you hear us?
Struggling a bit with. Right, wild boar.
Susie, where exactly are you?
I am.
We've got a little map here, might be of some help.
I can see them. I can see the
You've got
wild boar. Okay,
Great.
now I'm at the pen.
OK, what do we think? Go for a tree?
Go out on a limb.
Have I got to go in here?
Tree or something.
Okay, there's two things you need to remember. You need to be very quiet and walk slowly, and you'll be fine.
I've got to be quiet. I've got to walk slowly.
What is it? What is the wild boar? Is it a model of
Look,
one, or is it a
no,
real?
they're real.
That
There's
would be a
three.
wild boar pen.
I'm
That is
listening.
a
I'm
wild
listening to
boar
me because I'm
pen.
We've got
whispering.
European wolves as well. Lucky we didn't choose them.
Where do I go when I'm inside, please?
You need to go out on a limb. So I think you don't need to look for a tree.
I'm looking for a tree.
Is there a tree over the pen?
Oh my goodness! I've got to go in.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm whispering and I'm going slowly because one's coming towards me. Thank you. Hello, wild boar. You're so lovely. I do love you all. Stay there. I've got the clue. I've got it.
You've got it.
I've got it. There's no way I'm getting excited. I'm going to read it out now. Okay, here we go. Over the maypole. Over the maypole to the quixotic giant. Is that right? Chaotic giant? I'm not quite sure.
Quixotic, yeah.
Quixotic. Put the bin over your head and hop above the Twin Peaks.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Over the maypole
Let's
to
go.
the quixotic giant, put the bin over your head and hop above the Twin Peaks.
What on
They
earth
get
is
harder and harder.
quixotic?
No.
Ken,
We've
Over
got
the
to go back to the
maypole.
helicopter.
Maypole,
Hello, mountain
Kent,
sheep.
Pops.
pops.
That was a bit
pops, yes.
tricky. Thank you very much.
Listen, you'll be glad to know we're back on time. Let's keep up the good
Oh,
work.
well done, Susie. Good running.
Yourself another £200 and you gained the 2 minutes back that you'd lost. Let's move our little helicopter along to Hand Common.
Thank you.
£300 on this one.
Maypole.
Thanks very much.
Maypole?
Now then, keep this
Maypole.
waiting.
Maypole is normally on a village green.
Village Green. We need to get her going in a
Need to know what
direction.
this
Quixotic
giant
giant.
is.
Giants are normally
We've got
carved on the side.
we've got Don Quixote, which is where Quixotic comes from on that. But I mean, we're not going to read 1,000
we haven't
pages.
got time, no.
Carol.
Yes.
Carol, there's a literary
Thanks,
companion
Steve.
somewhere.
In you jump, champ.
Quixotic giant. Now,
Let's go.
they don't
Here
mean
we
something
go.
carved on a hillside. Normally you've got things like...
David, do you want to, should we split this up?
Yes.
Look at some Kent
Well, we're
villages or
leaving.
something like that. What do we need?
Westbean Wood.
Yes.
Here we are.
Ken... Ah, thank you.
For you.
Oh,
Village book.
I've got you back.
Oh, did you lose us
lovely.
for a while?
Bye, goodbye, Wildwood. Lovely. So, what's the update, Dermot, please?
Well, we're thinking Don Quixote, but that was all said in Spain, so unless you fancy a trip over there...
I'm running out of time.
We're doing quite well at the moment, but we don't want to lose it all back. We're looking for a maypole. Where is the maypole?
Maypole.
Over the maypole.
Let's look up some... Is there a famous maypole in Kent?
No, there's
there
no
a-
village as such.
Kent Curiosities, good idea, Carol. Let's
So
have a
where do you
look.
want me to go to? I don't know where you want me to go at the moment.
We're looking for a
No,
maypole.
we're looking for...
There's a place called Maypole, isn't there?
Is there?
Well, yes.
Well, head for it. Whereabouts is it?
If you just look to the east
It says you've
Yeah.
got
of
on your...
Wildwood,
Yeah?
on the Roman road,
Great.
and
Well
you
done.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of
Hey,
yourself.
Susie, you run around
You're
first, you
Romans.
solve the clues as well, you know. What more could we ask?
Well, I saw that on the way in, actually, Maypole. So,
Good spot.
You're not
Okay.
supposed to say that.
Right.
You're supposed to say...
do you want us to go there?
We certainly
Yes,
do. Quixotic giant. We're trying to work out what that is.
Right.
I've got to go to Don.
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 Don
Quixote.
Don Quixote. I don't know.
Wow, look at that. You
Spain.
can see it's this beautiful view. You've got the coast right over there. And then, as you've got some little towns on the side, countryside. And then, of course, this
We're looking for a
beautiful wood.
quixotic giant.
We're not very far away now. What do you want me to do?
Famous episode when he tilts at windmills.
We can see Maypole
Imagining
ahead. Just there. That's Maypole.
A quixotic giant, I think, appears to be a windmill.
Read it out for us, Carol.
Can't Can't see a windmill.
Don Quixote.
Can't see a windmill.
He is consequently involved in the most absurd adventure, as in the famous episode when he tilts at windmills, imagining them to be giants.
Right.
Oh, so
Tilting at windmills. Let's go and tilt. Let's go and tilt our helicopter at one.
Is there a windmill?
You need a
on
windmill.
hill?
Need a
Right,
windmill.
Because it'll be on a hill, won't it?
You've got
I'm
the Kent Village book.
Yes, I've got the village book.
Look up Maypole.
Let's look at the
No,
map as well, which is what we
Maypole's
should have
not
done in
in
the
here.
first place. David,
Sorry?
have you got anything here? Let's look at. We should
we're
have looked at this
still
in the first
hovering.
place,
We're
shouldn't
not
we?
See if there is a-
landing until you
Any
tell
kind
me
of windmill,
to.
there's symbols on
Yep.
over the Maypole.
Yes.
So we've got to go past it. And is that a windmill sign? That blue sign? Disabled
Windmill,
windmill.
windmill.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
I'm
I must
desperately
admit,
looking.
normally a windmill sign is like a windmill.
I think that's one without sails
What's
from my
this?
schoolboy
What's
geography.
This? This isn't the one.
Here we've got
is
a
it?
windmill leaflet here. What have you found, Carol? You found a menu for flour.
No, flower.
Over the
Canterbury.
Maypole.
It's Canterbury.
Well,
not
while they're
far
trying to work it out, I'll let you enjoy a little bit
Go
of
be-
beautiful Kent.
We think over the Maypole is past, and there is a symbol here which we're struggling with. We think is a disabled windmill, just, I would say, about, what, half a mile, less than half a mile beyond Maypole.
Half a mile beyond Maypole.
Yeah, less than that. Let's just see you on our...
Left of the...
I think you may almost be past it according to our tracker.
I think we are past it.
You should be able to see something from the sky there.
No, a disused windmill we're looking for. Like, can you see any signs on here, Keith? No, guys, I think you might be barking up the wrong tree here.
You do.
Put
Well,
the bin over your head and hop above the
It's
twin
over
peaks.
Maypole, so it's got to be past it.
Over the
You're
Maypole.
going over the
We need to go back to Maypole, maybe.
Yes, but not the whole way.
If it... I don't know if we're in the right place here.
Twin Peaks.
I'm trying to help you.
Above the
Hop above.
Look,
I'm wondering if that's...
Carol, I think we misread this because it's got a Canterbury address, but
Yeah.
it's...
Do you know,
Let's look, SAR.
I'm just looking for windmills on the
S-A-R-R-E.
map for you. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah, well, we've got one here. We've got a leaflet, one called SAR Mill, S-A-R-R-E.
Where's that, please, on the map?
And we're having a look here.
Oh, there's one north, sort of northeast of Maypole. It's a Roman galley.
Carol, let's find
Roman
SAR.
galley here.
Can you see? It's on the A2299.
Yeah.
I don't know how that links in with your
Have a look up there.
clue, though. Read the clue out again, Dermot. Please, kind sir.
Sorry, say again?
Can you read the clue
the
out
village
again?
of Sarr.
Yeah.
Could be, could be.
Over the Maypole to the quixotic giants, put the bin over your head and hop above the Twin Peaks.
202.
Right, we found SAR for you somewhere.
Fortunately, it's not what I mean.
Hey,
We are really struggling here. If you...
Yeah. right, David's found it.
Have you got it?
Yes, Sarr is...
Saw.
Where are we?
Saw. Keith,
Due
do you
east.
know where Saw
Yes,
is?
due east.
Due east of Maypole.
Going.
There it is, it's on our tracker. We
Saw,
can see it there.
on the
You're heading
253.
straight for it.
Do you want me to land at Saw?
Yes,
Please.
there's a windmill there, SAR Mill.
Yep, okay, I can
you see it?
that. Yeah, we're just going to go to here and land here. We're not far away at the moment. We
Land at the windmill,
have actually been
put the
going
bin
the wrong
over
way.
your head.
So we're going to try.
Maybe
Flower
We're going to
bins.
try and land as
Bins
close to
and
the windmill
flower.
as we
Yeah.
can
That's
for
what I
you.
think of.
Now, what do you
Well,
think
maybe
about the
they-
bins,
they-
Carol? The
I-
bins on the head.
I think that's somewhere you put your hops, perhaps.
A hop bin?
Oh, I
hop
can
bin.
see the windmill
Yes,
now.
something
I
to
can
collect
see it
hops in?
Yes.
to my left-hand
They're
side.
there, we've got them there. We've got
made
you
a
on
little
our
village of Sarr.
sky router. We need to...
Maybe there are piles of hops.
Piles of hops.
Twin Peaks, 2 piles, perhaps.
Could be. Okay.
Carol, this is a recipe thing about
I will
SAR
have
Mill.
a
There must
look
be
in
something
there
more
as soon as
specific
I get
about
there.
it.
I'll run up and see if I can find 2 piles.
Got another leaflet for you.
And so I'm looking for
Right.
2 bins of hops,
Flour, hops,
flour,
whatever.
something like that. Do you want me to go inside or stay
Put
outside?
the bin over your head. We just found a leaflet here, might help.
You don't want me to put a rubbish bin over my head,
Carol,
do
what
you?
does it say?
Right, this is Sarr Mill Shop. We're just landing
Sounds
by the
removed.
windmill here.
Sold.
I need to know whether you want me to go inside or outside for time. What do you think?
Twin Peaks wouldn't be 2 oast houses. It's not oast houses next to it, is there?
It's not.
Is there anything next to the windmill? Because the windmill is the one in here has no sails. Has your one got sails on it?
Yes, it has.
Your one has got sails.
on it.
You must have Oh, they must have put it back on. Is it black? It's a black wind house.
Hello.
They've got the sails back.
Yes, they've got the sails back.
Hello,
Sorry.
everyone.
They've got the
They
sails.
grind everything.
We've got sails on the windmill. We've got sort of old tractors outside.
Old tractors.
Do you want me to go inside? I've got to know.
I would guess. Should we guess inside?
Inside. Come on then,
Yes.
let's go in.
Find a bin.
I'm going inside.
Find a bin.
And put it over your head.
And hum the theme tune
Hello?
from Twin Peaks.
What do you make here? Flour?
There. That's all.
Ryan Malt.
Would I find something like 2 bins? On the next floor. Thank you. Right, we're going up the steps. The man just told us that it's on the next floor,
Susie,
Dermot.
David's come up with something.
I think you'll find that the bin is where the flour's collected, and you have
Absolutely.
to pull a lever so it'll already be above your head, and it comes down into a hopper.
2 bins.
So
Right,
maybe
are
you'll pull the lever, they'll come out.
Pull a lever. Are these 2 bins here? Are they called bins?
Yes, that's one bin. And that's the hoppers. Hoppers
Are the
are-
bins
These are
above
hoppers.
you?
Yes,
They're
they
called
hold the
hoppers.
grain.
We've got the hoppers that hold the grain. And
Yes.
what do you want me to do? Do you want me to pull a lever?
Are there... So is there a bin?
We don't want you to
No,
get
no,
covered in
no.
flour. It'd be fun for us. But
We're just going to walk round. I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to be
what about
doing
these
here.
Twin
I'm
Peaks?
stuck.
What about these Twin Peaks?
Twin Peaks.
Are there any
two-
piles?
two
I've got
piles
twin
of,
bins.
Mountains.
Twin
You've got
bins.
twin bins.
I wonder if there's anything in
Peaks
the
and
bins.
mountains.
In one of the bins.
Television programme.
Can I put my hands in here? I can. Oh, stop the cloud! I found it!
Well done, Susie.
Oh my goodness!
Where was it?
Oh, it was in the second bin, but the first bin is moving, so I couldn't put my hands in unless I wanted to grind my fingers up.
Oh, right.
Right.
Grind my fingers
That would have
to
been
the
above
bone.
and beyond the call.
Woo!
Now, I can tell you you've won £600 up to now. That's good. You're 45 seconds behind, though, which could be critical coming up to the last 2 clues. Susie, you've got the 4th clue for us, haven't you? Should we start the clock?
Start the clock, I've
All
got
right,
the clue.
let's go.
Bond's Gadget Man meets you and X at Waterloo East. Off to the Orient, it beats flying. Well, it's not going to beat our flying. Come on,
Bond's
go.
Gadget Man
Thank
meets
very
you
much.
and
Goodbye.
X at Waterloo East. Off
Let's
to
go.
Orient, it beats
We're
flying.
going flying with Keith.
That was, yes, Q.
Bond's Gadget Man Q.
Jump in.
At...
Q meets you
and
and X.
Which way do we want it to fly?
We just leave that down
East,
there.
off
To
to
Orient.
Orient.
Okay,
Which way do we want it to
Orient,
fly?
Orient,
Orient.
In you jump, let's see what they've got for us so far.
Well, Orient's east, isn't it?
Yes.
Thank you very, very
Okay, go
much.
east.
Susie, head east to start with, we think.
East, okay. Head
Is there a
east,
place
please,
called
Keith.
Orient?
I think
No,
that
no.
might just be the start. We've got east, we've got Waterloo East and Orient, so
X.
let's think
Q.
of Bond's Gadget Man meets you and X at Waterloo East. That's Q.
QX.
QUX meets you. QUX at Waterloo East. W and E.
What are you thinking then in the studio with this one?
We're thinking Q, who's Bond's Gadget Man,
Bond's Gadget
Q.
Man is
meets
Q.
you and X.
Let's look at the map.
Q.
and X.
That's a strange arrangement of letters. Let's look at the map. Heading east.
Seems like there's something
QX.
missing, doesn't it?
Somewhere
Q
with that in
and
its
X.
name. Anything there, David?
No, another water.
Wasn't Bond's new Gadget Man? Oh.
He was
I think he
Q,
stayed as
wasn't
Q. I
he?
just think it became John Cleese.
There we go. There's Sawmill that we're just leaving. Now only 45 seconds behind, so hopefully we might do it for David and Carol. And we're heading slightly east. They think we're going to go east because of the Orient.
Please.
Flying over a huge field here with a little farmer down there and his tractor ploughing the old field below.
There's no water.
Any
With
villages
the
beginning with
birds
Q?
eating the seeds. David, what have you come up with so
Queensborough.
far?
Queensborough. We're just trying to tie it
Is that
into
anywhere in that
the
direction?
name of a place.
Dermot, read the clue out again, please.
Bond's Gadget Man meets you and X at Waterloo East. Off to Orient, it beats flying.
Off to the Orient Express.
Yes, Orient Express.
Beats flying.
David, have you got any luck there? What are you
Just
looking at?
Nothing on
What do,
the name of a village.
No
so
Q's.
No
we
Q's in here
are
at all.
going along
Let's have a look
the
at this. Queensborough, is that
A28
anywhere?
at the moment, heading towards
east.
Margate, actually, along the A28.
Heading towards Margate.
Yeah, that's what the sort of direction we're taking. Of course, the A28 is an old Roman road, and that's where Sar Mill was. It goes along Sar Wall.
You've got a Q.
So we're going
Only
past there.
Queensborough.
Are you wanting me to go to Queensborough?
No, not
no,
yet.
I don't-
No.
Where is
No.
Queensborough?
Where?
Okay, well,
We see it on
we're
this.
heading towards the coast.
Well, we've got X something. Let's look for a weird.
At
Is
the
there anything
moment,
with Q in it? And
we're in the vicinity
X.
of Hale
We've
and
potentially got Q, U, and X.
End, going along towards the sea.
Oh, yes.
Oh!
Oh, Quex Park.
Quex Park. Do you know, I just saw that exactly
well
the same
done.
time, Carol,
The
as
lights
you.
came on above both your heads.
Spotted it.
Look there, Quex Park.
Where?
And if you
We're
look
following
closely,
on the tracker.
We're not far away.
You're near Birchington.
Yes, we're not very far away at all.
And where's Quex Park?
Where do you want me to look? Well, Carol saw it, didn't she?
Head for
Carol
Quex
seen it.
Park. Carol's got it.
People, 19th century house.
Houses.
How is it?
Historic houses.
Carol, let's hear it. Read it out
Yes,
for us.
adjoining Quex. No, that's adjoining Quex Park. It's a
That might be it.
creeper-covered 19th
Creeper-covered
David,
19th
Carol,
century
very
house.
well. Please listen. Where do you want me to land for you?
Oh, let's have a look.
Well, hang on, this might give us some more information.
Look, we've
as
got
well.
Waterloo East. What's this, Carol?
Ah, there's Waterloo Tower.
Yes, there's Waterloo Tower just south of Quex Park. Do you want me to land there?
Yes.
Right. Yes, please, Keith.
Yes.
Let's land. We want to land around here somewhere, please, if we
Right.
can.
So what have we got, Carol? Just read that out for us.
One of his predecessors, John Powell, was an enthusiastic bell ringer who built the Waterloo Tower.
In the
I've got to
park.
find-
To practice,
To practice his hobby. That must have been nice for all the
Oh,
villagers.
yeah.
It's all right on the Sunday, but he must
Am
have been
I
at it
looking for
every
a man
day.
with a hunchback?
Yeah, well, if he says my name's Quasimodo, I'd run off. You can be his Esmeralda.
Right. Okay. Listen, I'm getting very close to the tower. Are you certain?
But we certainly want to go here, Waterloo Tower.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yes.
Waterloo East.
You do. Okay.
Off to
Yeah.
Orient, it beats
They
flying.
want us to land by the tower. If you're sure,
Yes.
then we will.
What about-
Right, I'm next to a tower here.
What
so
about Orient?
Absolutely incredible building.
What about Orient? Oriental. Is there a
Orient-
collection or something of
Is
something
there-
Oriental?
I can't see anything oriental here. I'm circling round it.
This fellow who's founded
Just in
Quex
case
Park,
they're not
Major
sure.
Percy Pole Cotton, I guess, spent half a century spreading alarm and death amongst the mammals of Africa and Asia. But he was. That sounds like the Orient to me. Maybe better. I think maybe the house. What do you
Listen,
think?
do you still want me to go land at the tower or not?
We're thinking the house, Susie.
Oh, the house. Is there a house
This
by here?
this
Just-
chap was a big game hunter. You might find some
That's
rather
like Carol and
weird
David
and
are
wonderful
game
animals
hunters.
there.
Treasure hunters.
We're
Yeah.
trying to be.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I'm
you've shot
at
them.
the house. I'm at the house now.
We don't get that brutal if you get this one
Would
wrong.
you like me to land at the house? It's a beautiful
Yes,
house.
if you land on the
Stunning.
house.
Covered in Virginia creeper. It's gorgeous.
I think he was a.
So you,
Right, we're coming up to 5 minutes to go, so we've got to hurry up.
Where do you want me to land?
I think he was by the
the
house.
house, Susie.
The house.
By the house.
And what you're looking for,
Yes,
I
please.
think he was a trophy hunter of some sort.
Yes, there's lots of stuffed animals there.
I think he wasn't exactly kind
Stuffed
to...
animals. We're landing
Yeah,
in front
stuffed
of the
animals
house here.
are out of favour,
look
but
at
he...
this, look at this.
I hope that people don't mind us landing on their front garden.
Only
There
5
we go.
minutes left.
There's some
So-
galleries.
Carol, what have you
Yeah.
discovered?
Now, please tell me I've landed.
There are some pictures here. There's a
Carol, what are you looking at?
I need
I'm
to know
looking
where,
at
what you want me
some-
to
Gallery
look
number
for.
2.
yes, gallery number 2.
This is a brochure you
Okay.
found, isn't
Yes.
it?
I've got the house in front of me. Gorgeous. And
You want to go and find a gallery, Susie?
a gallery of what, though?
A gallery of paintings,
Paintings.
pictures.
I'm actually
Oh, why do we
inside
think
the house
this?
now.
Really?
Hello. And got to be a bit quiet.
There's a picture here.
There are paintings all over the walls. I am in a gallery, but you're going to have to give me a little bit more. What
There's
kind
another
of
case
picture?
contains heads from both Africa and Asia, which
Heads?
are numbered and listed within the case.
Heads of what?
A
Heads
small
of
antelope on the
animals?
ground and bushbuck mainly within the fringes of the forest. Oh
Let's have a
dear.
look.
Major
I'm
Cotton was a
looking
hunter, so
another
these are, I'm
okay.
afraid these are going to be
I'm in
stuffed
a room
animals, we think.
Dermot, I'm in a room with very oriental
We've got
feel.
4 minutes
quite
left
sort of
altogether.
Japanese,
We've got to crack
Chinese.
this one.
There's a
Off to
stuffed
Orient,
tiger
it
on the
beats
tiger
flying.
on the floor.
What might be beats flying?
What am I looking for? A case?
You're looking
Beats
for...
flying.
A case of
Something.
things?
Has he shot something that flies? Are there any...
There's a tiger. There's a real tiger on the floor.
Anything, well,
Yeah, there was a
there's
lion.
displays
Not that.
here.
Hello.
Anything, did he
well.
do any ostriches in?
I'm coming out of that room. Do you want me to
Off to
stay
the
in the
Orient.
room? I'm in
Off east. off to the
I
Orient.
need to probably... I think... They, ooh, this is,
Susie, can you see anything to do with the East, with the Orient, with Asia?
well, yes, it's all fairly Oriental. I mean, there's rooms where there's boxes of imperial Chinese porcelain.
Great.
But the room that I'm in at the moment is very, very Oriental.
Now let's think it beats flying. What do you beat? Beat a carpet.
Oh, there are. Yes, there are some... Can I stand over this, do you think?
Flying carpets, Aladdin. There's a lot of flying there. We've got a flying helicopter.
Say helicopters and carpets. Let's see.
Now we need one of these. We need one
There's
of
nobody
these.
here.
Strange
There's
Yes, you're looking for a carpet or...
beats
Less than
flying.
3 minutes. It's the best idea
right.
we've got this.
I'm in. Okay, I'm in the Oriental room. There's a table, chairs, lamps. There's a
Susie
screen.
needs to know what we're looking for here.
There's a sort of
That's in the hall and armoury. There's a sampler of an old carpet.
Is that an
old
Oriental
carpet.
one?
It looks all...
No,
I mean, the Orient's a
there's a
wide
dead
sort of area.
tiger on the floor. That's the carpet.
It's
The Chinese robe, embroidered
There's
dragons.
sort of
flying
like two.
dragons.
I don't know what these are.
there's-
They look like some kind of. Well, it's like a tusk type thing, and then there's at the end is animal hair.
Yep.
Dragons, flying
Look
dragons
for an
on that.
embroidered dragon
An embroidered dragon
on
on
a
an
robe.
imperial
Susie, what have you
Chinese
found?
robe.
Dragon, a dragon.
Yes.
Susie, what was that?
Dragon. This drag.
We've only got 2
Dragon
minutes.
seat.
Susie, what
Do you
have
know when you were
seen
talking
there?
about carpet beaters? Why
Yep.
were you talking about that?
We've got it beats flying.
I've got two. These could be beaters of carpet. I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. I've
What
got
have you
it. Right. They
Well,
were
don't tell us,
underneath-
just read it out. Read out the next clue.
Right, I'm reading it out, reading it
Hurry
out.
up.
Among the horns, one notices the bongos playing. Among the horns.
Among the horns, one notices the bongos
Bongos playing. Horns.
Musical instruments.
Musical
of course, this is the
instruments.
fifth clue, and
Let me
Susie's
see
not
if
taking
anybody's
off
seen
again.
any.
It's
Have you seen any
somewhere
musical instruments
nearby.
while you've been wandering around?
Horns, rhinoceros horns.
horns.
Let's go.
Horns is the...
Hello, hello. I'm looking for musical instruments. I'm going through imperial Chinese pottery.
Oh, they're funny
I'm
horns.
going through.
Perhaps those heads and horns.
No,
No, I've
knives,
got nothing
armoury,
here
there's
at all on it.
knives.
Horns. Stuffed animals.
There's an
elephant.
elephant. And there's a diorama of an elephant there.
But they're
What a-
tusks.
A tusk,
They're
elephant
not
tusk.
horns, are
no,
they?
these
We've
are
got
weapons.
rhinoceroses.
Got a
No,
rhinoceros.
no. African carving.
Gallery 3.
No. Gallery 3?
Yes.
Gallery three.
Gallery 3. I've got to run and not allowed to. That's so naughty. Where's Gallery 3?
Just
Gallery
do
4.
it.
Gallery 2.
Just
It's got to
run,
be along
don't-
here. Where is
Ignore
it?
them, just
What,
run.
why
one?
Gallery
No, where's
3 do we
Gallery
think?
three?
We think there might be a diorama or
Where's
something.
Gallery? In here. Gallery 2. Gallery 3.
What about the
Playing
bongos?
the
I'm in Gallery
bongos,
three.
drums. You've got skins,
What do you want to
drums.
look for?
Are there
Drums?
drums near a stuffed head?
Drums.
A stuffed animal? Are there
30
any
seconds,
drums?
Susie.
Drums.
30 seconds.
Congo.
Bongos. Drums.
Among the horns. Are there,
Bongos
you're looking for
playing.
horns and bongos.
Bongos playing.
Horns. I've got horns.
You got
you
horns?
got-
Tusks.
Are
I've
there
got
any
tusks.
bongos?
there any bongos?
Are there any
Where-
drums at all?
15
Bongos.
seconds.
Skin drums?
No.
Come on, Susie.
Bongos.
10, 9,
Oh no, quickly.
8,
Quickly.
7, 6,
Bongos.
5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't believe it.
1.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, you did very well.
Oh, I'm so sorry to David Carroll.
Oh dear, well we didn't get the final piece of the jigsaw, but listen, you've done very well, you've been great sports, and you've won £1,000, so many congratulations to you. Now let's just go back to Susie quickly. Susie, where was it in the end?
There's bongo antelopes.
Bongo antelopes. Anything
And-
there?
Oh, it's here.
Ah,
It's so here. And it's in Gallery 1 and it's here.
it was the bongo antelopes.
Bongo antelope.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
very much.
Hope you've enjoyed it.
We have. Yes.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. I hope you join us next time. From David, Carol, Susie and me and all the Treasure Hunt team, it's goodbye.
Another treasure hunt tomorrow on BBC Two, same time, 6 o'clock. Christmas #1's next tonight on Top of the Pops 2.